Welcome to this brief animation, which will give you an overview of ensuring a successful arrangement in shared lives. Please refer to the accompanying training brief for more detailed information. Shared Lives is a care and support service, which is for people aged 16+ in England and Scotland and 18+ in Wales and Northern Ireland who want to live independently in their community, with the support of a family and community network. It's an alternative to supported living or residential care. Shared Lives schemes recruit shared lives carers from many different walks of life. The shared lives carers provide care and support from their own homes. They can be part of a couple or a single person. All of them choose to share their home and family life with someone who needs support, someone with shared interests, lifestyles, and sense of humor. Shared Lives carers go through a rigorous application and assessment process before they are approved to be a Shared Lives carer. This covers informal discussions, the completion of an application form, home visits, and an assessment which includes evidencing skills and knowledge, health and safety, household and daily lifestyle, and reference and DBS checks. They will also undertake some mandatory training, for example first aid and medication awareness. Once this is complete, an independent panel, which is made up of people with lived experience of shared lives, health or social care professionals or other people who may work for the scheme or local authority but are independent of the assessment, will quality assure the assessment and make a recommendation on approval. Shared Lives schemes need to have a referral in place that ensures they receive the robust information they need to make suitable and appropriate matches between shared lives carers and people seeking shared lives support. Most schemes welcome informal discussion prior to completion and sharing of documentation, and all referrals should be made with the agreement of the individual and their family members as appropriate. An effective referral to shared lives should include a Shared Lives referral form, an up-to-date Care Act assessment, support plan, any other documentation such as risk assessments. The Shared Lives scheme will let you know how referrals are managed, how introductions and matching are arranged, next steps and timescales. What happens if they are unable to accept the person? What happens with emergency and urgent referrals? How data is stored and used. Following the referral, many Shared Lives schemes may ask to meet the referred individual themselves, to clarify the information shared by the referrer, offer the person more information regarding shared lives, and begin to assess which Shared Lives carer the person could be best matched with. Matching and introduction in Shared Lives is key to making sure that safe, effective and long-lasting shared lives arrangements occur. It ensures that shared lives carers and people seeking shared lives support get to know each other and can test drive a shared lives arrangement before entering into it. Good matching can prevent unsuitable arrangements, disruption to the life and well-being of the person supported, and shared lives carers being put at risk. Detailed information on the person received during referral allows the scheme to build up a knowledge of the person and their support needs, wishes and aspirations. When looking for a suitable match, the scheme will take into account things like the person's assessed needs and wishes, any identified risks or risk management, the skills, knowledge, and experience of the shared lives carer, the personal interests that the person and the shared lives carer have, the location of the shared lives carer's home, the facilities and accommodation the shared lives carer can offer the person, the cultures and or faiths that are important to the person and the shared lives carer. Using this information, the scheme will assess who of their available shared lives carers could be a suitable match. If the person, and or the person's representative, would then like to meet up with one or all the shared lives carers suggested, then the scheme will make arrangements, together with the social worker. An introductory visit can take place at the shared lives carer's home, at another venue in the community, for example a cafe or park, or in the person's current home, wherever is most suitable for the referred person, to allow them to feel at ease. Visits can start with a chat over a cup of tea or a meal and build up to an overnight or weekend stay if appropriate. The person will usually be able to meet other members of the family or household, see the house and the bedroom, if they will be staying, and any questions they may have. At any point during the introduction process, if either party feels like the match will not work, they can decide that they do not want to go ahead with more introductory visits or with making a longer-term arrangement. Deciding that one shared lives arrangement is not right for the person does not mean that they can't try another one. The shared lives worker will discuss this and will arrange introductory visits to another shared lives carer, if appropriate. There are 3 different agreements used by shared lives. Shared lives carer agreement. This is an agreement about the role of the carer between the shared lives scheme and the carer. It covers things like the employment status of the carer, care services, standards, payment arrangements, personal responsibility, insurance, confidentiality, terminations, and data protection. Arrangement agreement. This covers the terms, conditions, responsibilities, and expectations of everyone involved in the shared lives arrangement. It has sections that cover any trial period, the type of arrangement, house rules, care and support provided, responsibilities and expectations. License agreement. This is only for live-in shared lives arrangements and is between the shared lives carer, the scheme and the supported person. It covers the terms and conditions for the person to live in the shared lives carer's home. More information on agreements can be found in the training resource Ensuring a Successful Arrangement. The Shared Lives Scheme will provide ongoing support to shared lives carers to make sure they have the resources, skills and knowledge to meet their responsibilities and the needs of the people they are supporting. This includes induction training and ongoing learning and development opportunities. A full review of their work and approval status, at least once a year. Regular telephone calls and monitoring visits, at least once every 3 months. Access to support from the Shared Lives team. Regular reviews of the person's service user, support plan, and Shared Lives arrangement agreement. A Shared Lives Carer's Handbook containing essential information about the aims and objectives and operation of the service and reference documents, including copies of relevant guidance and procedures. Regular breaks for Shared Lives carers who are providing long-term accommodation and support for a person. Facilitating peer support between Shared Lives carers, including meetings. In addition, each carer has an annual review, which will include feedback from the person they are supporting, any learning and development needs, formal checks and record keeping, and review of their approval status. Additional reviews may be undertaken following any incident or major change in circumstances. Shared Lives schemes will always seek to maintain communication. Some common ways in which communication is maintained to share updates on the scheme and its carers are regular attendance at social work team meetings, sharing of newsletters, Shared Lives carer availability profiles, face-to-face or virtual open days. This is of course in addition to any communications around individual arrangements. All Shared Lives carers attend mandatory safeguarding training as part of their approval, and their knowledge will be maintained through regular updates and development opportunities. Shared Lives workers and carers must ensure that they monitor and report any incidents that occur in relation to the support of an individual, and all Shared Lives schemes have a process in place for incident reporting and recording, which will include advising the social worker and representatives of the supported individual, as appropriate. In safeguarding incidents and investigations, the Shared Lives scheme will follow its own, as well as its local authority, IFA LA scheme, policies and procedures. Please see the more detailed Safeguarding in Shared Lives training resource for more information. Emergency support arrangements in shared lives are not commonly set up. However, where available, they can be an effective option for individuals, often at a time of crisis. Lack of sufficient time for matching and introductions can make it difficult for the scheme to determine the suitability of the individual for shared lives support and to match them to an appropriate shared lives carer. However, many shared lives carers are adept in supporting people in these situations, and the scheme will understand individual carer abilities and willingness to support a person in an emergency situation. It is best in the first instance to contact your local shared lives scheme to discuss options. Thank you for watching this brief overview of the ensuring a successful arrangement in shared lives. Full detailed information can be found in the accompanying training brief. Please do refer to our other animated films for bite-sized information, or our training briefs for more detailed information on other topics.